We can use this fact to quickly tell whether or not two lines are perpendicular, parallel, or neither. If they have the same slope, they're going to be parallel. If they have negative reciprocal slope, they'll be perpendicular. If there's any other relation, then they'll be neither. If I want to determine if the line that contains the point -2, 3, and 5, -2, and the line that contains the point 2, 4, and -3, -3 are perpendicular, parallel, or neither, I simply need to find the slopes of both lines. So I'll make this line the red line and this line the blue line. If I'm figuring out the slope of the red line, that's M1, I just need to label our points x1, y1, x2, y2, and find the difference of y's, that's -2 minus 3, divided by the difference in x's, which is 5 minus -2. So that's going to be -5 in the numerator, and then I'm going to take 5 minus a negative, so add 2, so that'll be 7. So this is -5/7. Go ahead and try to figure out the slope of the blue line. Go ahead and pause the video and see what you get. When I calculate the slope of the blue line, M2, I get that it's equal to 7/5. These are negative reciprocal of each other. So that means these two lines are going to be perpendicular. Make sure for your notes you have how you calculated M2. For our next example, number 2, let's try to figure out whether the lines 2x minus 4y equals 3 and 2x plus 4y equals -3 are parallel. If they were parallel, they have the same slope. So we want to figure out if they have the same slope. How do we find the slope? Well, the easiest way is to put each line in slope-intercept form, and we can read the slope off that way. How do you put the equation of a line in slope-intercept form? You solve for y. So for the first line, I want to take everything that has a y in it and put it on one side, and everything that doesn't, put it on the other. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides to get all my blues together. And so I get -4y equals -2x plus 3. Now I can look at this coefficient on y and divide both sides by -4. And I get that y equals -2x divided by -4, which is +1/2 x, minus 3/4. And the slope is this number here. So the slope, M1, is going to be equal to 1/2. Let's look at the other line. We'll do the same thing. Here, everything with a y in it, I want on one side. Everything with an x, I want on the other. So I'll subtract 2x from both sides. And I get 4y equals -2x minus 3. I want to get rid of this 4, so I'll divide both sides by 4. And I get y equals -1/2 x minus 3/4. So the slope of this line is -1/2. So M2 equals -1/2. These are not the same, so these two lines are not parallel. Note, they're not perpendicular either, because even though they are negatives of each other, they're not negative reciprocals of each other.